Have you ever felt like the money game was designed to keep you exactly where you are? As if there were some secret rule that only the rich know, and that no one has ever explained to you? The truth is, this rule exists, and it changes everything. Today, I'm going to show you the one thing that the rich know and will never tell you. It's not a trick, it's not a magic formula. It's a mental code that transforms lives. And I know this because, after years of helping people get out of debt and change their lives, I've seen this pattern repeat itself over and over. If you feel like you work hard and yet you're always running behind, this video is for you. And maybe for the first time you'll understand what's really going on. You work, pay bills, try to save. But at the end of the month, the feeling is always the same. There's nothing left. You look at your life and think, am I the only one falling behind? But the truth is that millions of people live this same cycle every day. And that's no coincidence. The system we live in wasn't designed to make you rich, it was designed to keep you trapped. Trapped in easy credit, in the installment that fits in your pocket, in fear of losing the little you have. Meanwhile, the rich play a different game. They're not afraid of money. They understand money. And so, they make money work for them. The real problem isn't the lack of effort, it's the lack of clarity about how this game really works. But the good news is, you don't have to continue in this cycle. Today, I'm going to show you the way to see what was previously invisible. Now that you understand what's holding you back, it's time to discover what can set you free. There are 6 truths that the rich know, and that make all the difference. Truths that aren't taught in school, nor spoken in bar conversations. And most importantly, anyone can learn and apply it, even if they earn little. In the next few minutes, you will understand how the rich think, act, and build wealth. And you will realize that the difference between those who have money and those who don't, it's not always the salary. Many times it's the mindset. Truth 1, the game isn't fair, and they know how to play it. The rich don't play the same game as most people. While you're trying to save money at the supermarket, they're thinking about how to make their money circulate, grow, multiply. They don't live off their salary. They live off their income. They don't trade time for money. They create systems that make their money work for them. And the cruelest part? This game isn't taught to those born at the bottom, but it's passed on as an inheritance to those at the top. Truth 2. The greatest wealth is in the mindset, not in the bank account. Before someone becomes rich in their pocket, they need to be rich in their mind. The rich think differently. Where someone sees risk, they see opportunity. While many say it's not for me, they ask, how do I make this work? They understand that money is not the end, it's a tool. And those who see money this way make better decisions with more clarity and less fear. The difference starts with the way you see money. And the good news? You can change that view starting now. Truth 3. Making money is slow at first, then it's unstoppable. Most people give up before they see the results. Why? Because in the beginning everything seems too small. You invest, and the money grows penny by penny. But what the rich know and the poor ignore is the power of time and consistency. Imagine a snowball. At first it's tiny, but as it rolls, it grows. The same happens with your money. At first it seems slow, but then the growth becomes exponential. That's why the rich start earlier, even with little. Truth 4. Wealth begins with a decision, not with a high salary. You don't need to earn tons of money to get started. You need to decide that you're going to stop living on autopilot and start taking care of your financial life with intention. Many people believe that they'll only change their lives when they earn more. But the truth is that without the right mindset, not even $10,000 a month will do the trick. The decision comes before the result. It's the decision that changes your habits, your routine, and your way of dealing with money. And when you decide, truly, to live a different life, opportunities start to appear. Truth 5. Fear holds back the poor. Information protects the rich. The fear of losing holds back those who have little. And this fear is understandable. But the rich have learned something powerful. Knowledge reduces risk. They study, learn, test. They know where to put their money and where to never touch it. It's not luck. It's strategy. Most people are afraid to invest because they were never taught to understand the basics. But when you learn, the fear begins to disappear. Truth 6. They know that the system is designed to trap those who don't understand money. Have you ever wondered why it's so easy to get a credit card, but so hard to understand how it works? Why do banks offer you a loan with one click, but never teach you how to get out of the revolving credit? The system needs people who are in debt, dependent, trapped in consumption. And that's why understanding the rules of this game is your greatest form of protection. Rich are not controlled by these traps, they see beyond. They play with strategy, not emotion. And here's the point. Once you understand how this game works, you can create your own wealth machine, even if you start small. Now that you know the truths that the rich hide, comes the most important part, awakening. Because knowing is not enough. You need to feel that you can live differently. You need to understand that it's not about how much you have, but about how you think and act with what you have. The change begins when you stop saying, "I don't have any money," and start asking, "What can I do with what I have today?" When you realize that the difference between you and someone rich is not luck or talent, it's vision and action, everything changes. From that moment on, you stop being a victim of the system and start playing with strategy. You create the habit of setting aside an amount every month. You get informed, look for ways to invest, start thinking long-term, and without realizing it, you start building something that no one can take away from you. Freedom. This turning point doesn't happen overnight, but it starts with a simple decision. I refuse to continue living as before. And when this decision is sincere, the universe starts to respond. You connect with new ideas, new people, new possibilities. Now that you know what the rich know, and what they never told you, the most important question comes. What are you going to do with this? Most will listen, nod their heads, feel inspired for a few minutes, and then go on with their lives as if nothing had happened. But some, a few, will decide to change. And it all starts with a small but conscious step. It could be opening an investment account. It could be studying about finances for 10 minutes a day, or simply decide that starting today, you no longer accept living trapped by the same limitations. You have a choice. Repeat the cycle, or break it forever. Remember, it's not about money, it's about decision, vision and action, and no one can do it for you. But the good news is you don't have to do it alone anymore. Financial freedom is not a destination. It's a journey that begins within you. Today, you took a step, perhaps the most important, the step of awareness. Now imagine where you could be in 1 year if you keep walking. Imagine what you can build, who you can become. Don't wait any longer. The rich are already playing. And now, you know the rules too. If this video helped you, like it, subscribe to the channel and share it with someone who needs to wake up. The financial revolution starts with knowledge. And knowledge, now you have it.